Hey guys, what's up? It's that time again this week.
It's that time.
For the Human Interact stream. For this Friday, August 4th. August 4th.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing a really cool VR game today. This one is called Lone Echo. It's done by a studio called Ready at Dawn. But before we get started, let's do introductions first. Hi, I'm Alexander Mejia, founder and CEO of Human Interact. And with us we have...
I'm Sophie Wright. I'm in disguise today. Hi.
Is this your VR get up gig right here?
I don't know. I've decided that I just like to mix it up. Part of it's just, so long story short, I cut all my hair off not too long ago, about a year and a half ago, and I regretted it so much. So I used to have hair like halfway down my back. And yeah, ever since then, I've been kind of trying to make up for it. So yeah, 50% more hair, more like, 75% more hair.
Well, the summer is a lot cooler now.
Well, the funny thing is, whenever I go outside, like, because I'm ethnic, my hair goes like super. So the length just goes out and not down. So I have to resort to this synthetic stuff to get any kind of length on it. But I like it. I think it looks good.
Nah, it's easier to handle. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm doing my emo chick thing with a little choker and yin yang and shit. So.
We still love you, Sophie.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
So anyway, let's get started. This game is it's a VR game. It just launched last week. It's brand new. It's hot off the presses. Metacritic score is really high, even though I know, hey, you shouldn't judge a game by its Metacritic. I think that this is kind of like a sleeper hit because I didn't even know much about this game, and then I saw a trailer, and then I was like, okay, I got to try that. And then after I played it, I was like, all right, we have to stream this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to suit up while Sophie probably tells the rest of the stream more about who Human Interact is and what we do.
Nothing like putting me on the spot. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
So you get suited up. So I think everyone who's on there, hopefully, has been on here before. But if not, we are Human Interact. We are a game development company. Thanks. And we are making a game called Starship Commander. It is natural language-based voice commands. So it means just like I'm talking to you right now, you would be talking to the characters. It's kind of like Choose Your Own Adventure. It's pretty cool. And we are in development right now. We've announced, and we're still kind of working on it because it's a really complicated thing to do to be able to talk to people in AI. So the VR part's hard enough. Throw the AI in for, on top of it, and then, it just takes a minute. So in addition to that, we're also working on some side projects that I can't announce just yet. They're more on business kind of side of things. But yeah, I mean, our company what we like to do is, metaphorically reach out and touch people, as it just connect with them emotionally, and get people to work on being empathetic to AI. It helps everyone if you can find ways to relate. So that's kind of our thing, metaphorically, yes.
All right, so here's the beginning of the game.
So we're gonna play some games now. Now that I've given you my spiel, because I'm feeling esoteric right now. I think it's the hair.
Open a new voice log entry.
Acknowledged. Recording.
Okay. This is Captain Liv Rhodes. Personal.
We don't have any sound on this side.
I'll get you.
October 21.
Are you guys hearing this?
This will be my final week aboard Kronos 2. In just a few days, I'll be leaving Saturn behind and making my way to my new assignment on Ceres. A bit odd, actually.
Oh, I remember that one. That Simpsons episode. Okay, yeah, we're good now. I said. Yeah, we're was it Homework Assist Bay, and it was one of the Halloween episodes. Cool.
Oh shit! I'm a robot.
Anyway,
I already played this game.
I played for 20 minutes.
Overnight harvest total. A bit lower.
I was thinking of Bioforge.
We had some sputtering on the number 12 RCS thruster, but Jack and I managed. Oh, Jack. Good. Hold on a tick.
Manamir says mostly Alexander does the literal touching.
Pause recording.
Acknowledged, Captain Rhodes.
Morning, sunshine. And how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. See, I want to talk to her.
Hera,
Morning sunshine? See, if she'd said morning glory, that would have been awesome. But no, she fucked it up.
Right. In you go, Jack. I'll see you in a few.
So I'm going to go through the tutorial missions here where they're going to train me how to play Lone Echo.
Yeah, but Manny wants you to boop her nose.
I will boop her nose next time I come out.
All right, cool.
That is the thing about VR. You can like kind of do these things that you normally couldn't do.
Be like,
I am Hera, Central AI for the Kronos 2 Orbital Mining Facility. I will guide you through this calibration program.
and Thunder wants you to give her a hug.
First, close your hand to form a fist. Now extend your index finger. Good. To proceed, use your index finger to press the hollow button in front of you.
Yeah, I can use it to pick my nose too. I have a real finger here.
Make a fist. Now
reach
punch
out
someone.
and grab the glowing disc that just appeared.
So we're gonna be doing a little bit of Tron throwing here, discs of Tron here. Let's see if I can screw up this throw.
When you are ready, throw the
Manny
disc
says, now
into
throw up the
hole in
horns.
front of you.
So, true story, you can't actually throw up the horns in with these controllers yet, but the new HTC controllers you can. And I'm kind of excited about that.
Please
Not
try
so much the
again.
horns necessarily, but mostly flipping the finger.
Target missed. Press the hollow button to recall the disc.
Ooh, Metamir wants to know if that's the NES Power Glove. It does kind of look like it.
No, it's your robot arm. You're actually like a training robot, or you're a robot that's to do like repairs and stuff in the ship. So I'm trying to hit the little
Oh.
robot there though, and I can't do it because like my
You
ability
still
to
have to
throw
see me?
VR is
Press the hollow
terrible.
button to recall the disc. Please try again.
Yeah, I never really saw you as the athletic type, so.
Target hit. Excellent throw. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
So they also do this really cool thing with the game where they have this awesome tech for when you grab onto things, like your hand eye Ks to it properly.
Basic motor functions.
That's a video game way of saying that like it animates in a way that's realistic and looks nice.
IK, gotcha.
Inverse kinetic.
Please pull the handle above you to exit the activation pod.
Alright, so.
So they're teaching you how to do locomotion in the game. And the way they do locomotion in this game is actually really unique. Remember how I was saying like you use the 2-stick, that's like one way to throw Uptown? What's really interesting about this is they make you grab things and like push yourself around. And surprisingly, it's rather comfortable however they've done it.
Please follow the labor unit to proceed.
So you see how like I can grab onto this wall and like my
Yeah, yeah,
hand,
yeah.
like even if I twist it, it like moves in a way that's, you know, semi-realistic. That's hard to do.
Cool, actually. I like what they've done there.
Yeah, that's like
Makes
really,
sense. Zero G. Yeah, love it.
yeah. So when you float
Manny
around in
liked it,
zero
you
G, go
Manny
ahead.
would like to point out the earlier command was pull handle, receive bacon.
Please take your time.
And he also wants you to do a pull up in VR and face plant. Because I've seen you do that, actually.
Well, I'm in zero gravity, so it doesn't matter. And so this is also really reminiscent of that the one book movie. What's that called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The one book movie. Dude, could you narrow it down just a little bit?
Calibration
What the
module
fuck?
complete. Module M.
It's called
Maneuvering thrusters.
What is it about? Who's in it?
it's the one where the kids think that they're fighting a war or a simulator.
War games?
It's kind of like
Your
that.
hands are equipped with maneuvering thrusters.
But they have a game where they like where they're blasting each other and throwing discs in space, and like this has a lot of inspiration from that, and it makes a really awesome
Or
VR
Tron?
game. I would say not so much Tron.
Activate
Oh, you're thinking like Ender's Game.
Ender's Game, exactly.
Now please exit the activation pod and use your maneuvering thrusters to reach the
In
Yeah,
fact,
okay, yep.
in fact, this is the single player version. You pay, I think it's like $30 for this game. The multiplayer version is completely free, and it's like that thing in Ender's Game.
Yeah. Twisted Fate got it. Yeah.
Yep. So I have.
Sitting over here like thinking like he's like sitting there like
It's like, no, it's like that movie with the thing. It's like, yeah, it's Ender's
He's
Game.
like,
No, it's that
no,
other
that one,
movie,
that one.
you know, with the kid, and he's like flying around. No, it's Ender's
and
Game.
was like, I'm pretty sure Twist got it there. I'm like, oh yeah.
So you also have these little jets on your wrists that let you fly really slowly. And the way that the speed and movement is, and I think also the way that these textures work,
Please press the hollow
they
button
keep
to
you
reach
from
the
getting
disc.
like motion sick while you're moving around.
Really?
Yeah, it's surprisingly comfortable.
Is it because it goes slow enough?
Navigate the environment.
There's also these little UI things in front of me that make it.
Oh, they stabilize you. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So for those of you who haven't played a lot of VR, it's very it's very difficult to have somebody move around freely in 3D space without getting kind of sick, like motion sick. It's like when you read in the car, you know? And they've done some kind of neat tricks to orient yourself in space without actually physically moving. To kind of trick your brain. Whoops.
Reboot initiated.
You died.
Oh, I did die.
Recalibrating thruster
Wah,
protocols.
wah.
Try again.
No, it makes sense though to do it in 0G. No, Manny says it's as much grab pylons to move around as it is fondle the pylon to proceed. Metamir says, I think it's because you're commanding your own motion. Actually, no, not so much. Even when you're commanding the motion, anytime you do a barrel roll, I mean, come on, your brain's expecting you to feel like you're upside down, even though you're not physically upside down.
And that's really weird.
It's really weird, but the idea of 0G makes a lot of sense
Calibration module.
because you're not feeling a gravitational pull. You wouldn't be expecting it to,
Module C
right?
111. Communication.
Right, and what Twisted Fate is saying is, yeah, that's pretty cool how it makes it easier.
We will now calibrate.
This is Ready at Dawn, huh?
This is Ready at Dawn, yeah. They went
Yeah,
off Order 1866 and like, this is their next big game.
Yeah, well, that's crazy because 1866 didn't do so great. But yeah, they.
But it was fucking beautiful, right? Like, they have a team that knows what they're doing.
Right. So what happened there? Well, let's not go into that now. I blame their marketing group.
Input confirmed. Now hold down the dialogue button and select a reply.
So the way you talk to each other, you hit the dialogue button, then you use your finger and you go, boop!
Like this.
Correct. Vocal selection.
So you do give the finger. See? There you go, Manny.
Often you will have a limited time to select a reply. In these cases, silence is considered a viable option. Do you understand?
Don't say shit.
Awkward silence.
No response registered. Proceeding with calibration. Now exit the activation. Into the room ahead.
Do you understand? You don't have to say anything. I ain't saying shit, woman.
I didn't say
I
shit.
ain't no snitch.
You can also initiate conversations at points of interest throughout the world.
I want you to add a button for response. Get wrecked.
Their name will appear, and an icon will indicate that you can use the dialogue button. You may then hold down the dialogue button and select an option, just like a reply. Now start a conversation with the labor unit, and speak about the Fury transport model in this room.
Fuck that, I do what I want.
Exactly. The second I tell you you can do what you want, it's like, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want.
Ensure the safety and well-being of Kronos 2 station
Yes, snitches
personnel.
get sick. Snitches get kicked in the britches. We say
What is your
snitches get
secondary
snitches.
directive?
But yeah.
Preserving the integrity of Atlas Corporation property and
Oh,
equipment.
oh. Manny says, ask him out, obviously.
I can't do that. I don't have a free will. No!
Please talk about the two.
It's not open options like our game is.
A Mark I Fury transport. 1/48th scale.
Be advised.
Soon, guys.
while real
Soon, I
Fury
promise.
transports can be used to travel to distant locations across the Kronos 2 station. I do not recommend attempting to ride this one.
Noted.
Manny says, Will aren't free, they're DLC.
Would you like to proceed to the next module?
I'm ready to proceed.
Acknowledged. Please stand by.
So speaking of like free will and everything,
Module
what do you want to
A,
guess is the
131,
percentage ratio of
data
people that are going to
science.
be asking the wingman out for Starship Commander?
At least 30%.
At least, do you think that's that low? Are you naive or what?
I said at least 30%.
Directors have been pushing to make fully automated deep space mining the company's top priority. Your Echo unit is the perfect subject for our initial test run.
Thank you, Thunder. That's how it works.
I'm 1 week
You
from
get
leaving,
stitched.
and you're just now telling me Jack's not coming?
Command wants the Echo unit to assume your duties when you leave for Sirius.
Well, how long has Command known about this?
Liv, I don't think
How long?
higher-ups have been
Ah,
discussing
dang, she's
it.
angry.
Maybe 6 months.
6 months?
But the final decision didn't come down until late last week.
No, forget it. This is unacceptable.
Command's not really asking for your approval here.
Tell Command to look at our numbers. Look at our harvest totals. Purity... Jack? Sorry, I have to go. Kronos 2 out.
Whoops.
Damn. Damn, son. Look what
Jack?
you did.
What happened?
There you go. Hope you guys are happy now.
My calibration program crashed. I appear to be stuck in the activation pod.
That's odd. Your diagnostic program never just...
Look at our numbers.
flat out
First place,
crashes.
high score, nose booping.
It must have suspended the pod's release procedures.
In the event of activation pod failure, Titan Protocol recommends performing a complete power cycle of the pod, followed by a level 3 inspection of...
That works.
You're all set.
So now that I've done through all the training, I can play the game.
Conversation with command.
Can I ask myself out? No, you cannot ask yourself out. And Menamir says, quote, get wrecked. See? Fits.
Not much.
Well, okay.
It'd be nice to have get wrecked,
I'm
though.
just gonna put it out there. You're no longer coming with me to Ceres.
What do you mean?
The directors want you to take over my duties as commander of the station. It'll just be you and the labor units. No humans.
So this is our last week together.
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss you.
yeah, I know. Look, they just hit me with this news a few minutes ago.
It's a really good looking model.
Command splitting us up.
Like it looks really real. Like there's a person in front of me here.
I'm not entirely sure what to say. Except... I'm sorry, Jack.
There's
Your
no
name?
need to apologize, Olivia. While the situation is unfortunate, it's not your fault.
Come on then. No sense putting it off. Let's get our last week started. Why don't you go activate the bridge while I pull the overnights?
Copy that.
Activation panel's just over there, at the forward console.
What is that?
Your swear count is not increased for nearly 10 hours. Congratulations.
Oh, quit playing with that damn thing.
Swear monkey.
Shit.
Ha
Never
ha.
mind.
We need a
It's
swear
like a
monkey.
swear jar.
I know. So yeah, what you do is you grab and then you just like kind of push yourself, and because you're moving your, I feel like because you're moving your body a little bit as you like push, you don't feel as sick because you feel like the momentum is there. Like you get that momentum out of your body, so you get a little bit of that jostle, you know.
Transitioning to daytime cycle.
Man, he says, I see you didn't install the personal space module.
That's pretty fucking cool.
That's not bad.
I'm really going to miss this.
I'm sure it looks way more amazing in
I'll get
in
started on the morning
VR, though.
checklist in a bit. Just give me a moment to soak in this view.
Want the fucking water? I'm thirsty.
Are you
Give me the
serious?
water!
Water in your hand? You're such an asshole.
Sorry, I'm thirsty. It's hot in here. There's lights.
So what's with that monkey on the dash? What's with the monkeys everywhere?
The dog.
Whatever it is.
Why do you find these creatures appealing?
Bulldogs are a symbol of the British spirit. We don't want to know when the odds are against us.
Well, then why do you have a shitty British accent?
Sounds familiar.
Oh, shut up, Jack.
Honestly, they both do. Couldn't really get down and forth like some real
Did you throw
actors.
that on purpose?
Isn't that really cool though? How they have like that throwing system right there.
That's not bad. Excuse me, it's space
going to
British,
leave
says
this
Manny.
I hadn't really thought about it. Why? Do you want to keep them?
And what purpose would I have for toy dinosaurs?
Truth.
Well, something to remember me by?
They
You forget
gave
my memory is archived.
they gave names
I
to
can
dinosaurs and you could throw them at
remember
her.
you anytime
You
I
can be a-
wish.
Wow, you can
Yeah.
be a total dickhole.
Yeah, look at how the throw system works though. Like she reacts and everything too. And
Dang.
while she's talking, so like you can keep talking to her about like other stuff.
So, Jack, I suppose congratulations are in
What's that
order.
one's called?
For what?
What was that?
For your promotion.
It wasn't Bartholomew. I'm gonna be
There's really
disappointed
no
as
need
fuck.
for that.
Come on now, it's a big deal.
Ellen!
In a few days, you'll be Captain Jack. So, congratulations.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
What I need
Where
is,
is all
as
the
an
rum
Ecoman,
gone?
I hold no official rank.
Sorry.
So technically, I can't be promoted.
Right. Well, that's too bad. Captain Jack has quite the ring to it.
Also, you are the only person who calls me Jack. To everyone
Twist of
else, I
fate.
merely echo
Alan,
on.
curse you and your inevitable
Saying you're
betrayal.
going to miss me.
If you're familiar with that meme, but whatever. Harkness.
I have no.
Oh, Jack Harkness. Ah,
was
ha,
that?
ha, ha. You wouldn't
Jack,
get that
did
because you
you
don't watch
feel
TV.
What the hell?
It's all going down. You gon' die.
Please tell me you can see that.
I can't see it. What is it? I see a dog floating through space. What is that?
Affirmative. I see it.
Any idea what it is?
I'm afraid not. There are no records of any such phenomenon in the Atlas Interplanetary Database.
Is it Space
It is
Romulans?
an anomaly.
Oh, shit, son.
I'm
not good.
vibrating.
That's no bueno.
Jack, are you alright?
Twisted faces, I told you. Nose booped, hole breached.
I believe so.
You were glitching out.
The disturbance briefly disrupted my internal systems, but I'm not reading any permanent damage. Liv, it's possible that anomaly is not entirely stable.
You think?
You think? What the
Priority
fuck,
alert.
dude?
The hollow table. Something's wrong.
By hole, you
I'll
mean her
investigate.
heart.
Hera, initiate broad spectrum scan. Focus on the following coordinates.
What the hell's this scorecard
23 to
bullshit?
11. It would appear I'm going to win. Again.
Win what?
Now hold on. I've still got 7 days. Plenty of time to stage my epic comeback.
Considering the significant difference between our two scores and given your win-loss record, I would estimate the odds of you staging an epic comeback are approximately 3,725 to 1.
Okay, thanks, Data.
Wow, Jack, that is
Manny says, it's not entirely stable.
I've ever heard.
It didn't take its meds, it's batshit insane.
This is an official Echo Arena disc. Where did you acquire it?
I got it from the Ready at Dawn store. It costs $19.99. You can get one yourself.
Yeah,
You'd probably be pretty
it's
good
for
at it.
sale.
No, that'd be cool if they had them.
I'm sure they do, man. Man, those guys know how to monetize shit, for real. Space eBay.
Occasionally. I do find the game's strategies intriguing.
You should give it a go sometime with the labor units. Be good for you to have a hobby.
I'm a robot. I don't need a hobby.
I know, right?
Status report.
Multiple Tier 1 malfunctions detected.
Isolate and identify.
Acknowledged. Isolating. Awaiting input.
This is so cool. I'm like in my space VR thing, and I have like the holographic deck right here. I'm like, I'm gonna go over here.
So you like grab and spin the universe right now?
I can't grab and spin it. It's
bullshit.
fixed, but we're trying
That's
to
not
figure.
cool.
So we're trying to figure out what systems were damaged based off this anomaly that occurred. So
Orbital mining facility. Designation Kronos 2.
let me face this and reposition myself so you can see better.
Central mining station.
Man, these graphics are so cool. I can actually read this stuff too. Like normally reading text in VR is like difficult, so they're doing something special with the renderer on this one too.
Hey, look, it's Space
Malfunctions
Saturn.
Isolated.
That is a lot of red.
Perhaps it's not as bad as it looks.
Ground fault recorded in the cargo bay. Possible circuit overload. Reading marked temperature increase in the core containment chamber. Lockdown procedures in effect. Power
Manny's in
failure
rare form
reported
today.
in
I wish you could see
primary
this.
Oxygen garden. Emergency failsafes triggered.
What, that's it? That's all we've got to go on?
Hera, can you give us an in-depth scan of each affected area?
Negative. Unable to establish communication with cube satellites.
Wait, we lost the CubeSats? How the hell did we... forget it. Let's just have a look for ourselves. Where are you, you little bugger?
So, I mean, not for nothing,
are.
I'm not entirely sure of what the point of this game is.
We're just getting through the intro so we can get
Jack,
into
do
the
us a
story.
favor and scan this
Oh,
cube.
okay, that makes
I'll
total
need to
sense.
calibrate my scanner first. Stand by.
So
Maybe a moment.
what's happened so far is I've woken up, I've learned how to move through the ship. She's going to be leaving here pretty soon. And I'm supposed to be taking over, and I'm going through all this training so I can do all the different gameplay things. So instead of them shoving them all at once, they've kind of spread them out. And it's like, I'm going to calibrate my scanner. It's going to teach you how to use the scanner. It's like Metroid. It's important.
Allows you to collect data on any
It is not at all like
environment.
Metroid.
No, the scanner in Metroid Prime. The newer ones, not the older ones.
Oh, okay.
Please follow me to the disk spawner at the back of the room.
Yup.
Now activate your scanner by pressing the button at the top of
Manny
the
says,
screen.
clearly this is a
Both environments
Metroidvania.
have this functionality.
Son, no.
Good. Now aim the scanner at the I/O port on the disk spot.
Those are some of my favorite kind of games,
Trigger
though.
To initiate a scan. After scanning something, its name will appear next to your hand on the scanner's data tab. To see the results of your scan, grasp the tab and pull it away from your hand.
He says, "Don't you remember the part where Samus fondles all the pillars?"
I really like how they did this. I really like how they did this floating UI here because like you can scan something and then it's like, oh, you have a window that's floating, and this is what VR is going to allow you to do. Like this is the power I feel like makes.
To proceed.
Well, it's almost like a combo VR AR the way they've done this particular game.
Yeah, but like that's the future, right? It's like
It is the future. Like you guys are on top of some next gen
To
shit.
complete this module, gather scan data on 5 other materials or objects.
the cool thing is where you touch it, you actually do touch your real wrist, and you're like you have some feedback there.
4 scans remaining. 3 scans remaining.
I'm scanning all the shit.
Human sarcasm.
I'm fondling pillars.
Thought we were friends, Echo 1. 1 scan remaining.
Beep.
Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Series 11 Echo Unit Android.
All set?
Okay.
Scanner fully calibrated.
Gotcha.
I'm just going through those as quickly as I can, so that I don't
Pretty
bore
sure
you
she's
with
gonna
the.
die soon.
See if you can work out what's wrong.
Don't tell me that.
Man, he
did-
says you've mastered space grocery clerk level 1.
You know, this probably looks bad on stream, but this is a lot of fucking fun. I'm like so immersed in this, even with the peanut gallery out there being like, yeah, you should do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you shit all day long.
It's
'Cause
fine.
That's what I do, man. That's why I'm your second in command.
Scan complete.
Right. Well, what's the story?
According to these readings, something was disrupting the CubeSat's ability to communicate with the rest of the sensor network.
It is not a spoiler. Come on,
My
man. You knew
scanner
she was leaving
appears to have
anyways.
reset the CubeSat's
Might as well, you
transmitters
know,
and restore
chairman
the
of fun,
connection.
yeah. You might as well like have her go out, you know, with a big
All you
bang.
have to do is find
Maybe
and scan
literally.
every last CubeSat we have scattered across the entire facility.
Sounds like fun.
What is
Of course,
this
it would to
even?
you. I'll send an objective to your arm computer, but
I just
no
got the text you
priority.
sent me like an hour ago, dude.
Objective received.
Hilarious.
Right then, on to the real problems.
Because my
What do you think?
internet is shit
What's
out in the countryside.
Hera, status update on your scan of the anomaly.
Scan currently 3% complete.
3%? What's the problem?
The sensor network is attempting to perform a full spectrum scan of an unknown entity. It might take a while.
Lovely. Well, in the meantime, we've got 3 Tier 1 malfunctions that need our attention. What do you say we get started on those repairs?
Good idea.
I'll need a few minutes to pull today's command codes off my console. You can just keep yourself occupied till then, I'm sure.
Of course.
I like how they make this left and right-handed. You can do it on either side. So I can live in the activation. And so I'll just go ahead and I'll turn that on. And then,
Oh, sweet. Like Skyrim. You can turn them on and off.
yeah, so I mean, the idea is that you can kind of just like explore like these dinosaurs that she likes to collect. Fuck yeah, dinosaurs! Crossfire! You be caught in the crossfire! Na, 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 na.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
That should be the VR game that we should make next. It's just Crossfire, just like in a really big giant Crossfire arena.
Holy shit, that would be amazing. Oh my god. No, seriously. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, whoa.
Dude, the physics would be so easy on that.
She like ran right into me. Sorry,
No, really.
I was not expecting a person to run into me. I was like, oh shit.
So I'm just sitting here going, 4-player, multiplayer, Crossfire. The physics would be so easy. And you could have like arenas and shit and like spectators.
I'm pretty sure that someone tried it and the license was like too much from Hasbro.
I don't know, man.
Jack, do not touch. Well, guess what I'm doing?
I'm touching it. Boop. I am dead
Do you think you'll
serious.
visit Earth now that you've been transferred to the inner planets?
Crossfire was like the jam. Oh my god.
Where your parents are from?
Fuck, that was like the best Christmas present I ever got.
Father never could stop singing.
Oh no, I had like a lot of My Little Ponies. Those were like super awesome. But that was like the second best one.
Was that the only one that had ever existed?
Yeah, you could have like, yeah, a Twisted Fates fight. You could have like power ups and shit.
These are all items I've given
And cross
to Lynn.
between Quake and
She appears to have kept them in
Crossfire.
excellent condition.
Holy shit! If you change it enough. I
Okay.
better shut up now.
Sorry, I'm getting serious backstory here. I've like given all this stuff to her. She's got a family photo here. I'm taking a look at it.
And he's like, now I want to see a My Little Pony
She
Crossfire
doesn't like to
edition.
talk about this photo.
I don't know how anything stays put in 0G. Is this stuff like magnets?
What is, are there eyes on that?
Yeah.
Turn up. What the fuck?
It says Jack, do not touch, but guess what?
Why is there all these Jack do not touch things?
Because I like to touch everything and throw them around.
Right, so grab all the things that says you can't touch it and do stuff with it.
And guess what I'm going to do? I'm a
These
rebel.
patches are from Liv's previous missions. Looks like she'll need a new plaque for the Kronos 2 mission.
Oh yeah. So see, there's like a really like awesome backstory in this that you get to
There's a lot
get.
of content here.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is like how we deliver backstory through dialogue that you basically just ask if you want that or not. Like
So,
the way most
Manny
games
says-
do it is they just do it through like, well, you can explore the world if you want.
Manny says, can you take the Jack do not touch sign and put it on her back?
A good idea. That's a really good
Also-
idea.
Yeah. Also, Twisted Fate's like next week's stream, Alex and Sophie play 90s mechanical board games. Dude, if we could sit back and play Crossfire and like Mousetrap and Thunder Island,
I'll do it.
I would do it in a fucking heartbeat so hard. That would be amazing.
All right. So which one's going on our back? Mind the Gap or Jack?
Mind the gap, totally. Mind the gap.
All right. Let's see if I can stick it to her back. I gotta do this all one-handed though.
Hungry hippos. Yep, that's a good one too.
Hold on. She sees me. She sees me. Oh, I gotta put it behind my back.
Nope, didn't see me. Man, Mind the gap goes on her butt. So yeah, like where can we get our hands on these games though?
Careful.
Sorry, just have something to do.
Yes, Jack?
It won't stick on her. No.
That's bullshit. Realistic, my ass.
I demand a patch.
Hacks.
It'll stick there. No. It'll stick there.
Yep, that's bullshit.
Ready when you are.
Come on then. Let's go sort out those malfunctions.
A literal patch.
Not the best way to start.
That would be funny as shit, man. So we're gonna be in Chicago on
Malfunctions
Thursday.
all at the same
We got some
time.
business to do up there. As you guys know, we live like a state apart. But I could probably, swing back by your place on Friday if you wanted. And if we can get our hands on these games, that would actually be pretty goddamn hilarious.
I would be surprised though if we could find somebody that would let us actually use it because that stuff's getting to be harder and harder to like find and
There's
deal
a
with.
couple of game stores here where I live that might be willing to loan me them. If I did like shout outs for them and kind of like advertise for them. Maybe.
Maybe. Hold
Let
on.
me think on that.
Got a CubeSat. I gotta fix it.
But wouldn't that be amazing? We need like more people though. That's 2 is not enough. Because most of those are, God, remember Thunder Island? That was like the most amazing game
An
ever.
encrypted audio
You
file.
mean Volcano Island?
Yes.
Is that what,
When
that
the
was Thunder
anomaly
Island?
scrambled
It was the one where you had the volcanoes and you had
Yeah,
the
the volcano
marbles.
in the middle of it,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Atlas Corporation.
Okay, whatever that
If I
was.
scan more of
That
them,
one was
I may
amazing.
be able to crack the encryption.
Like you get so fucked so hard because you had to roll these things down the hill. If you got hit, you got knocked down.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, totally. Mousetrap's been redone, but the new version's kind of booty. Dizzy Dinosaur. That one was maybe I'm not sure about
How
that.
old is everybody in the stream here? I mean, I'm just like
They're
saying.
some old motherfuckers.
They're old enough to know like what you're like. Oh yeah, Crossfire, and it's like, you sure you're not talking about like
Crossfire had
that?
the best commercials though.
Yeah.
Come
Uncovered
on.
cargo in the hold.
Like that made that shit look so goddamn exciting. You played it was like, this is nice.
Why we have unsecured cargo in the hold?
Negative.
Okay, well, we might want to look into that.
Although, Hungry Hippos, that stuff that got competitive as shit. Like seriously, like cousin slapping competitive.
Hold on a second.
Priority alerts.
Well, it'll be your station soon. What problem do you want to tackle first?
Send the data to my ARM computer. I'll have a look.
All right, let's see what we got.
Let's see.
Take a look at your objectives on your ARM computer and let me know which one you want to address first.
All right, are we going to restore power to the oxygen garden? Investigate the radiation alarm? The cargo bay, ground fault investigation? Those are the three things right there.
Well, what do you guys think? We're talking about, like, 90s games, and over here he's trying to, like, save the space station.
Yeah, because what do you guys think? And they're like, I think you should play Hungry Hippos. And I was like, well.
It's a fucking great game.
It is a great game.
Core containment.
Core containment?
Nobody else is saying anything, so let's do it.
Okay, follow me.
Someone's paying attention. That's great.
Hopefully it's not the Ready at Dawn, like the one Ready at Dawn employee that's like, oh, I want to see how people are playing my game. And they're like, come on, go here. This is the part I worked on. Not saying that I ever did that on anybody else's stream. Maybe.
You're like, fucking piece of shit. No, I happen to know Twist of Fate is not an employee of Ready at Dawn.
Find anything?
Because he already told me where he works. Nah, that's what you
Your
get.
body is radiation hardened. Care to take a look inside?
I'll see what I can ascertain.
Poor Manamir is confused.
Disable all containment safety protocols and unseal the hatch.
Acknowledged. Awaiting manual operation.
Head on in. I'll see you on the other side.
See, I'm a robot, so I can go in places where humans can't.
Like when Spock went into the chamber with the radiation, he died.
Hey, spoilers! Some people might have not seen that.
You'll need to
if you haven't, I feel sorry for you, son.
Cause, Jack.
I got 99 problems, but not watching Star Trek Episode 281.
Let's get myself reoriented.
Yeah, which was bullshit. In the reboot, they said Kirk dies. Please. Like, I get a reboot's supposed to change things, but it's like Kirk being the selfless one. He's such an asshole. Okay, I don't buy it for a second. Like, I'm trying to like the new the Star Trek reboot. I'm trying.
I like it. I think it's pretty awesome.
And I haven't even seen the third movie yet. I'm like...
You didn't see 2 Star 2 Trek?
No, I did not see 2 Star 2 Trek.
Yeah, it's the one done by the Fast and Furious director.
Did not see. It
had a very different feeling from the other Abrams movies.
Shield before we continue.
I saw the one with Benny Snatch Humperdinck, but that was pretty good. But aside from that, the ending was like, eh.
Alright, they're gonna do me some training here.
Module A, 251. Radiation shield.
Twisted Fate says Chris Pine has dreamy eyes that makes up for any faults.
Yeah, I know. I was so mad that Chris Pine didn't take his shirt off in the second one.
Hazardous radiation. Please
oh my god, you guys are insane. All of you. Every single one of you. Manny says, I like the whole thing. It feels a lot more consistently good than the old ones.
Please activate
so they have a better budget, obviously. The actors are... The cinematography's better, you have special effects. I mean, yeah, but...
Radiation level. When you are ready to proceed.
Lots of Simon Pegg, which is always good. I'll give you that. But it feels... It just feels so contrived in the way that the 60s stuff was contrived too, but...
Below your arm computer.
I mean, I'm like the movie critic. I don't hardly watch movies at all.
Now please use your
but I'm just like
to find the least hazardous route through the room.
It's the same stories over and over.
Higher levels of radiation will drain your shield faster. The radiation monitor on your wrist displays the radiation level of your current location. Please keep it in mind.
Alright, so radiation is like, I have to scan for it and see where it is, and I have a radiation shield.
Right, but it doesn't affect you, right?
No, it does affect me. Apparently, I can only stand so much radiation. But I'm trying to find areas that are not irradiated. Whoops.
Your body will suffer irreparable damage. Please.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, though.
Shields at 30%.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to talk to humans if I got super irradiated.
You can draw energy from induction panels to replenish your radiation shield. This module will...
I happen to know that Metamir is a chemist. Now, you telling me, Metamir, when you have inanimate objects that they are exposed to radiation, you can decontaminate them, correct?
Radiation shield fully operational.
Copy that. Let's get started by opening the core enclosures. The code is 5826.
Alright, I can remember that.
It depends on the type of radiation. If it's beta, gamma, or alpha, I think. And but it should not affect the operation of a completely
At least one
mechanical
of the fusion cores is leaking
being,
radiation.
not
Your
biological
scanner
being.
should help you zero in on the source.
To your point, yeah, you don't want to bring it back into like, a safe space, but you can decontaminate unless he says yes, it depends on the radiation for how long you have to
Fairly
rinse.
active. Not a bad starting point. Keep looking in that area.
So not for nothing, like we are totally
Nice
anal
shot.
retentive when it comes to the
I'd say that warrants
science
a
of our
closer
game.
look. I'll activate the I/O port so you can scan it to open the enclosure.
He says it could interfere with electronics. It depends on what kind of electronics too. We're talking about like, simple chips. We're talking about like, super cool future superconductors or whatever.
Emergency disposal conduit online.
I don't even know what year this is supposed to take place in. Hypothetically speaking, I don't think it should matter, but whatever. So it does absolutely depend on the type of radiation.
Shields at 95%.
So here's a short story that's a fun fact. Here's how I got started being involved with Human Interact. It was a year and a half ago. And Alexander and his colleague at the time, Adam, approached me and said, hey, we've got this set of gears that don't seem to work right, and we can't figure out what's wrong with them. And he says, that's not my expertise, mechanical. He goes, but you're a mechanical engineer, so can you help us out? I said, sure. He goes, we've been just scratching our heads over this. He sent it to me, and I looked at it and said, well, there's your problem. He goes, what's that? I said, you've made it a spur gear and a worm gear, and they don't go together. He goes, I'm sorry, what? He goes,
Shields
just
at
talk to my designer.
95%.
And after that, we went ahead and sorted it out. And being a process engineer, I'm like, you have like 2 sets of gears you don't even need. He goes, yeah, but it looks cool. And so he's like, do you mind staying on, like, advising us for just mechanical, physical stuff, whatever? I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. It doesn't seem like it's a big problem. I can hang out and do that. So I did. And then next thing I knew, he was like, yeah, we're gonna, get some funding and try to sell this thing. And I'm like, so what's your marketing plan? How you gonna bring this to market? And he's like, we're gonna go to some conventions and like show it off. I'm like, okay, yeah, and then what? He's like, well, I was like, okay, all right. So you need some help with that stuff too? He's like, couldn't hurt. I'm like, all right. He goes, you want to join us? But, yeah, I guess.
Emergency disposal conduit online.
Next thing I know, I'm involved with this group, and then we're going to GDC, and I'm walking to people going, hey, yeah, man. He's like, we're going to go to conventions. And then what? I don't know. Let's get drunk. And that's exactly what happened.
Source.
We went to conventions, and it was like, it was me walking to like complete strangers going, hi, I'm from Human Interact. We have a VR game. Would you like to see it? They look at me, and I'm like, I have a demo set up in my hotel room. Next thing you know, like guys are like, hell yeah, I want to go. Then they go show up at the hotel room, and it's me and 2 other guys. And I'm like, oh, well, shit. And then they see the demo, and they're like, wow, this is really amazing. So it worked out really good, I guess.
All right, so that one is the enclosure I need to open up. Oh, there's the button right there.
Enclosure.
So I didn't quite hear what they said while you were talking.
Scan the individual cores to
Sorry about
determine
that.
which is causing the problem.
I just like that story. Man, he's like, I have a demo set up in a hotel room. Is the demo simply a couple cameras next to the bed? It's not fucking casting couch, dude. Come on. Metamir's over here hitting us with some straight up science.
Radiation at unsafe levels.
That could contaminate the entire fuel reserve. We'll need to jettison the core. To
By the way,
unlock it, enter 6102 at the central console.
6102, don't fuck it up. By the way, straight up science, super hot. That's awesome. Loving some science.
Core released.
Bring it to the disposal conduit at the bottom
Way to
of
not
the
fuck up.
chamber.
I can remember 4-digit numbers,
That's good.
unlike that other game we played.
It'd be nice if you could remember 7-digit numbers and you can remember your wife's phone number. I mean, it's like 6969.
All right, we're getting rid of this thing.
Fusion core.
So for those of you guys
disposal.
who weren't with us
Stand
for
by.
Bioforge, they were like, here's the number to remember. And it was like a simple number.
Yeah, but it was like 30 minutes ago.
I know, but it was like, remember this number. And then so he goes, okay, everyone help me remember this number. And then he's like, okay, what was the number, guys? And everyone's just like typing just random ass shit. It's like, well, that's what you get, dude. You should have wrote it down. 90s games, man. You had to have a pad of paper with you.
Only 90s games will know.
Only 90s games will know, yeah.
All right, what am I supposed to do here? Sorry, I couldn't hear a single thing. Well, you guys can keep talking now because they're not saying anything. She's just like looking at me like, huh? Wait, maybe I can say, hey, there we go.
Remind me what to do next.
You need to jettison the damaged core, Jack. You can use the disposal conduit at the bottom of the chamber.
Okay. Tell it to fuck off.
Oh, there we go.
Once you open the conduit, you'll need to seat the core into the launch tube and use the lever to eject it. Keep an eye on your shield
Emergency
levels while you're
disposal
in transit.
conduit online.
The area is still irradiated.
There has to be another damaged core. Check the other enclosures.
I'll keep looking.
All right, I got this now.
Madam here, but I have trouble with 7-digit numbers. Could you write yours down for me? Fuck, I swear. I'm surprised I didn't hear that line at GDC. Ugh. Man, he's like, shh, this sounds important. So basically, flush your space toilet.
All right, I need to... That one's fine.
So true facts. I'm on planes, like, I don't know, maybe 8-10 planes a month. And every time I take a piss at 35,000 feet, I feel super important. Because I really want to know where that's going. I really don't care, but I'm like, I hope that drops on somebody. That's...
All right, I just went through all those.
I have no idea. I'm flushing my airplane toilet, not my space toilet, but you know what? It's okay. Jesus Christ.
Shields at 95%.
Oh, that one's got a 12 on it.
It's thunder. Okay, so it might be thunderstorming here soon. If that's the case, you might lose me, so I apologize.
It's okay.
Yep. There we go.
You can just come back. You're on battery power, right?
The internet sure isn't.
Remind me what to do next.
Use your scanner to find out which enclosure is the source of the radiation. Then open it by scanning its I/O port.
What happens if you take a piss while skydiving? Well, I would say you'd probably regret it.
A second hotspot. I'm activating the I/O port so you can check the enclosure.
You're getting flushed. No.
No, I got enough shield. I'm good.
Good.
This core is similarly damaged.
Bloody hell. It has to go. Punch in 7641 at the central console to unlock it.
That's a little scary looking down like that. It's like, oh, I'm falling.
Nah, not really.
Oh. If you do push yourself really fast, though, it can get a little scary. All right, 7641.
No, 2!
Nah, run it to the disposal conduit and jettison the core.
Okay, let's look at this.
This is a whole lot of fetch quests.
It's pretty fun, actually.
This is like why I quit World of Warcraft.
No, man, this is way better than World of Warcraft.
I mean, I honestly...
Also, I'm playing this standing up. I will admit the game's a little more comfortable playing sitting down.
Man, he says Sophie's worried she'll get struck by lightning trying to piss on flyover states. Dude, I live in a flyover state.
Whoa, get in there.
Yet.
Core marked for disposal. Stand by.
Depends on the terminal velocity of your urine. I think there's a terminal velocity of anything solid. It's what? 92.2 meters per second? Feet per second?
Thank God for that. Looks like we live to fight another
Pretty much terminal velocity.
Let's shut the enclosures so we can get you out.
And yes, it is the same as if you pee in super cold winter.
Code to the center console.
Unit with icicles on your...
5826.
You know.
I heard the number. I can do this.
I got it! shape aerodynamics. It pretty much comes out as like droplets. It's a plane.
Ah, I'm in the good lights again.
Core containment re-engaged.
Hey, you're not dying.
You're looking a bit worse for wear. Maybe you should use your ARM computer to upload to another shell?
Okay.
Initiating.
Is who getting
manual
flushed?
reboot.
Him or me? Oh, you're getting
Reboot
flushed.
initiated.
Wah, wah.
So here's the thing. I can actually go into different robots at any time. So my AI
wow.
gets uploaded and downloaded into different robots. So you see how like I'm like nice and clean again?
Unlimited lives. Yeah, you got flushed. Then what do they give a damn if you get radiation contamination?
She cares about me. Can't you tell?
No, she doesn't. Memory's just fracking toasters. If you get that reference.
I'll meet you on the other side, by the hatch.
See? That's the husk.
Oh, wow.
Hull
did, yeah.
fractures, multi-system failures.
God dang.
Glad to be out of there.
I've always wondered, does that...
That's weird.
My diagnostic systems detect structural damage in real time. It isn't
Twisted Fate says
necessary
if
for
she
me to
cared about
feel
you, she'd let you touch stuff
pain.
and get them like a dog.
Maybe she's just really territorial about her stuff. Like, it's my shit.
Don't touch Alan, damn it! Nate's my friend.
Looking sharp, Jack. Did you get dolled up for me?
Huh? What? Okay.
I know you like it when I look my best.
Such a gentleman.
Are you, for God's sakes, an android flirting with a robot flirting with some chick?
I have an AI, baby.
Ew.
Close this up.
Like, seriously, I have a hard enough time with like real guys. The last fucking thing I need is some robots being like, "Hey, baby, want some fuck?"
Well, there's still the ground fault in the cargo.
Not what he said. He's been all nice about it.
What's next on the agenda?
For now, that's how they all start.
Hey, also think about this. Is there anybody else on this station but her? That's why she loves Jack, right? Humans need connections with other beings.
Yeah, she needs a little bit of.
Let's get the cargo bay squared away.
All right. One of the cargo pumps must be malfunctioning. We probably blew a fuse. I'd start by checking the fuse compartment at each cargo bank.
Twisted Fate says Alan and Nate are
Hera,
sneaky Firefly
unlock
references.
them, please.
Never watched it, not my thing.
Just don't pull any good fuses, or we'll have loads more cleanup to do.
Current looks stable. No problems here.
Keep looking. Something went wrong in here.
Right, it is now 4:56 p.m.
Eastern time?
It is,
Okay.
which means it is time for me to take a quick break. I shall be right back.
Okay, so chat, just so you know, I cannot see any of the Twitch chat in while I'm playing this game. So you guys are gonna have to just bear with me here.
Already secure. Leave them where they are.
Okay, jeez. Dang, I was just trying to see what's inside there. I want my Captain Crunch. Fuse compartment. Oh, I'm looking for bad fuses. That looks like a bad fuse. Is that a bad fuse?
Something's interrupted the power flow. Probably warrants a closer look. I think I've
Ooh.
located the problem. This fuse is blown. We'll need a replacement.
Affirmative. Wait there. I'll bring you a new one from the supply drawers.
I'm just gonna put it right there because it's not gonna go anywhere at all. Oh dang, it's going somewhere.
This should do it.
Come on, toss it. Come on, toss it. Really, she's gonna make me go over there for it.
Thank you.
Got you covered.
Okay. Minimum
Power
effort
flow
fuse
restored.
fixing.
Maglocks coming online.
Copy that. Go ahead and secure the cargo.
This lever locks the cargo in place in case of a power failure.
I'm trying to pull this lever, but I can't. Whoop. Okay. So one thing is, I've been playing this game for about an hour now, and normally games that are extreme on VR, I would start feeling kind of sick like right away. Surprisingly with this game, I feel pretty good. There are some parts where I get a little dizzy, where I'm like, whoa, that's kind of dizzy, but like you stop doing it and you just kind of move slowly. And like that whole like moving your body around, just, it feels good. All right, I'm supposed to, oh, that's the loose cargo right there. We're gonna, whew.
I should put this away.
I'm back.
Hey.
Yeah.
I was just mentioning that this game doesn't make you feel sick easily, like a lot of other games, so. Alright, now we're gonna put this guy in.
I know the mods are not asleep, but...
I did it, guys! It's in there!
But it does remind me of when they do the Bob Ross marathon on Twitch.
Strong
and they're
contact
like,
from the maglogs.
oh, he doesn't answer responses. He's not listening to comments.
Really? No, that was the trolls. They have to be trolls. There's no way. There's no way. No, there is a way.
It's on purpose, though. It's just the thing that they do.
I know. Oh, what's that?
Liv.
Yeah, you guys should totally do. The Twitch does a Bob Ross marathon once a year. I want to say it's in October, so it's coming up. And they just play they just out of order, play his episodes back to back. And talk about his happy little trees and his little squirrel friends. And they raise money, I think. I forget if it's for NPR or who it's for, but it's highly, highly amusing, if nothing else, just to watch the commentary. And it's like a 24-hour or 48-hour stream.
Yeah, they just
ridiculous.
do a marathon of the whole thing, which is like stuff that they used to do on PBS.
Yes, and it's awesome.
But now it's on Twitch because the future is awesome.
Yeah, and then he'll do something where he'll put like a big blob of paint on it, and everyone will be like, ruined! And then he'll throw like some snow on top of it, and it's actually mountains, and like, saved! It's great. It's just the best thing ever. You got to. Oh, we have a new person, looks like. Malinky, hello. Hello to you too.
Hey Malinky, what's up? We're Human Interact. We play VR games. And I'm floating in space!
Space. I'm in space. So yeah, new people, introduce yourselves if you like. We have regulars here, and then we're just playing this game. So, it'd be a great time to go ahead and do a reintroduction. We're an hour in.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're reintroducing ourselves just for you. You said Malinky?
Just for you. Malinky, Milianky.
Malinky. What's up? So anyway, we're Human Interact. We play VR games. We're also working on our own VR game. But right now, we have a trailer in case you want to take a look at it. But for now, we're just going to play other people's VR games because I'll give my little spiel. I actually quit my job at Volition because VR was so interesting to me. It was so compelling. I knew that there was going to be something new and interesting that was going to happen with it. And I gave up the security of like a nice job just to say like, you know what? I got to make something in this. And
yeah, but you were kind of burnt out.
But people are making good things now in VR, and it's like, you know, it's definitely gonna be worth it.
Oh, she's part of GGG. Oh, thank you for showing up. Awesome.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, totally. I'm glad you came out.
If I find more CubeSats, I should be able to save the completed audio file to my ARM computer. That will let me share any files I find with Liv once I've gathered enough information.
And then your little personal story. So, well, you already told your personal story.
So for those of you guys who don't know, GGG is Get Grilled Gaming, and it is a gaming community. And Thunder and Emmy, you might be interested in this, for supporting women in just all forms of gaming, like streaming, just playing online, development, anything. And they've got a really cool community, and I was very fortunate that they featured me on their featured members page for this last week. But check them out online. They are on Twitter. They also get Malinky, tell me if I'm wrong, getgrilledgaming.com. And it's a really great inclusive community for folks who are just looking for, well, you know, the normal shit that goes on. So it's kind of nice to have like-minded people. Just for actually some of the stuff we were just talking about, like, you know, the whole getting hit on thing when you're just like, eh, that's creepy. So yeah, really good community. Check them out. They're awesome.
Oof.
Oops.
Yeah, give me the. Go ahead and post the link there, please, if you would.
That's gonna leave a mark.
So yeah, we're super happy to connect people. So for me right now, I'm feeling kind of fancy today. I've dressed up, as you can tell. But this is what we do on Fridays. Yeah, so we go ahead and
of course the access panel is stuck.
We play games. In this case, it's VR.
I'll need to calibrate my
Sweet,
reactive
thank you
cutter
very much.
first.
Right.
And we are playing
Lone Echo.
what's this game? Lone Echo by Get Ready Gaming.
Ready at dawn.
Ready Dawn. God damn it.
Please initiate manual input.
I'm sitting here going, I'm completely confused now. It's been a long week, oh my lord. So, but yes.
Module A, 901. Reactive cutter.
You've got to get into VR. VR is where it's at. And it's unfortunate because you can only see the small screen, but...
When you're
like,
in the VR, holy shit.
Take a moment and just like stop and look around all the way around you. Yeah. So yeah. And so,
I can do the air quotes. I can be like, gaming laptop.
I swear to God. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually based out of the Indianapolis, Indiana area. Alexander is based out of Champaign, Illinois. So we're about, was it what, 2.5 hours apart?
On the underside of your wrist.
But we'll both be in Chicago on Thursday of next week. So if anyone's out that way, hit us up. And, you know, I was thinking if you're down with it, then I'll come back your way after the Chicago trip. And then we'll just broadcast from your place on Friday.
Maybe. Yeah.
We actually just been kicking it around and just thinking, oh, you're in the burbs. Oh, sweet. Then we might just hit you up. So what we were thinking about doing on Friday's stream, since everyone's been kicking us around, and I love this idea, by the way, is doing like old school 90s board games, like ridiculous ones like Crossfire, Hungry Hippos, Volcano Island, what was the other one?
Highlighting cuttable surface. Use your
Mousetrap, yeah. Yeah, like the super cool games.
Look at that. Look at the graphics. Look at the normals they have on that. You can tell it's like a real screen. It looks so good. Sorry.
Are you listening to this guy?
I know.
He like nerds out about everything. Like it's like audio video.
Once you have cut away enough.
Kayak across the Atlantic, yeah. The little lake, yes, thunder. Bit of a lake, nah, you know, no big.
Complete. Please stand by.
But yeah, you know, so if you're in Chicago area, if you're interested, we could totally have you on the stream sometime.
Helmet visor.
So we do love having company.
Open and close your helmet visor by pressing
Jackbox is located up in Chicago too, so we're hoping that since they're releasing their new game this fall, we'll be able to make another return trip up there. So a lot of stuff is going on, you guys. This fall is going to be really, really big. Between the stuff that we're working on outside of Starship Commander and all the things that are going on, working in retail. I mean, yeah, that can be a tough schedule. I don't know what your weekdays look like because we're full-time on this now, so we have a lot of flexibility. I guess the Thursday during the day is a day for us, a good day for us. Maybe Thursday evening, we could do a special edition. Alexander, we could do a special edition maybe of like Jackbox?
When? We were talking about doing it on a weekend, you know.
I know, we talked about it, but what about Thursday evening, like on location in Chicagoland?
Let's ask Jackbox team, see if they want to do something with us.
Yeah.
Before we like agree to anything.
No, I'm just saying, you know, with some of the locals or whatever.
Okay, that'll work too.
Just hypothetically speaking. So because we're a remote team, like any opportunity that we get a chance to talk, we make plans, even if it's midstream.
Excellent. Please press the button on the right side of your helmet to turn off the headlamp and complete the module.
So you guys get to be part of history with us.
Man, that's so cool. I like touched my headset.
Cutter and headlamp calibrated successfully.
Copy that. Cut through the access panel so we can pull the door release handle.
Doesn't like it when I shine a light in her face. All right, where am I cutting through? Okay, there we go. So now that I've done that, I've got a laser cutter and a headlamp and a head visor.
Let me put some things up here real
It's
quick.
OSHA compliant.
Sure it is.
Excellent, follow me. Let's get started.
All right, let's go.
So those are our Twitter handles if you want to follow us both. That's an easy way to catch us.
Hope you're not afraid of the dark. Can you use your headlamp to help me find the electrical grid maintenance panel?
Affirmative.
All right, we gotta find the electrical grid maintenance panel.
Good luck, have fun.
I see a satellite. I'm gonna repair it. I know you're like, stupid fetch quest, but these are actually kind of fun. Because you get to use your tool and do stuff with it.
So yeah, if you have questions for both of us, feel free to follow us on Twitter. That's the best way to catch us, I think.
Not during the day when I'm doing work.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, you can catch me fairly easily on Twitter because that goes straight to my phone. My busted ass phone. Okay, so you guys, I'm so embarrassed.
What'd you do?
I just got this phone. Are you ready for this? I just got this phone 3 weeks ago, and I fucking dropped it. Look at this shit. Are you seeing this?
Oh, I can see just fine.
Garbage?
I'm in VR.
I know that, but I'm just saying, everyone else, like, can you see this garbage? Like, how bad this is? Yeah. So it's cool though. It's cool though. I've got a screen coming tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and just replace it. $40 on Amazon. Like, not even bad. You done goofed. It's actually not a physical crack. It's just the LCD separated
Olivia,
from the glass.
I've located the maintenance
So
panel.
there's nothing you can do about it except just take it out. There's just 2 pin connectors that you have to remove. It's actually not nearly as difficult a problem as it was with like the 5. The 6S is way easier. You have to remove the center of the home button and the camera, and then attach it to the new piece. But it's not that big of a deal. But it comes with all the tools for $40. You get like a very high quality screen with the 3D touch and everything, and you just replace
Status
it.
report.
The short
So-
caused a full system crash. We'll need to
Yep.
reset each of the environmental controls. Can you find the emergency junction while I sort out this mess?
No, shine a light in her eyes. Rah.
I already did.
You will certainly be
Duct
leaving
tape.
Kronos 2
Everyone
with a
needs
vast
duct tape.
surplus of duct tape, Liv.
That's because duct tape fixes everything.
Yup.
Everything.
Everything.
You don't think so?
Well, not everything.
No, it can't. I have repair schematics for over 50,000 hardware profiles, and
It
none
doesn't
of
fix
them
everything.
mention
Sometimes I need a man.
Well, you're just not being creative enough.
As you say, Captain.
Duct tape doesn't fix that.
I've reached the junction cover. Did you bring a spanner?
Just cut through the bolts. We can deal with the cleanup after we figure out what's wrong with the station.
Affirmative. Going hot.
Oh, you can't dual wield cutters? I was gonna be like,
You cannot do a wheel
Let's
cut.
get the junction online so we can start the
Yes,
diagnostic.
WD-40 when it needs to move.
Electronic interface. I'll need to use my scanner to link up with the
New
IO.
VR game, iPhone repair.
Emergency power online.
That sounds like a training simulator.
Only has enough juice to diagnose one system at a time. Go ahead and get started when you're ready.
oh, cool. It illuminated the path of where I needed to go.
Manny, to your question, yes, they are. The glass and the display is all glued down together. But when you undo, there's a couple of
The transformer can't form a complete circuit.
screws here at the bottom. Once you undo those 2 screws, you
The
can actually
coils have been
pry up
damaged.
right here. You can just pry this whole thing out. As long as you take it from this end,
Closer look.
and then all the connectors are on this part of it.
Conversion coils.
There is a little bit of glue that's
As long as we
involved.
can still form one complete row, we should be able to get the transformer back online.
As long as it comes with the glue on it, then you're fine. It puts right back into place. And a good quality unit will have that. Like I said, you have to disconnect a couple of things that are on there, but then you're fine. It really isn't that difficult, says the mechanical engineer, but it really isn't that difficult. Boom. Boom, dun,
Power
dun.
current stabilized.
Conversion process successful. Current strong.
It's similar to the old iPhone, except that the old iPhone had a whole bunch more you had to take out then. You had to remove the battery, you had to remove the camera, you had to remove the antenna, you had to basically unbolt the entire frame. There's a shitload more steps involved with that.
All right, we're trying to get this airlock working.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck on that one. Don't even bother. Just get the whole new thing. Just buy the glass and the LCD altogether. Don't.
Yeah.
I tried that
The new
once.
iPhones, they're all glued together for a good reason. And get
Right.
one from Apple. Don't
Exactly,
mess
just
around
get
with the screen from someone else.
Right, just get the whole unit. Just get it all together. Don't even try to separate them.
The O2 mixture is off.
Samsung was
I'll need to adjust
really
the
bad
levels of
about that.
atmospheric exchange.
Careful with that, Jack.
It was like just F it, just pay your $150 in insurance and just replace it. Just be done with it. And how did you do that, Thunder? Right. The glass is like $5. Forget about the glass. Just spend a couple more bucks and just get the whole integrated unit. In my case, the glass isn't what's broken. The glass is just fine.
The O2 balancer is online. I should check on the atmospheric composition.
The air composition needs to stay balanced, Jack.
Did I hold it wrong? No, I fucking dropped it. Duh.
CO2
That's a joke.
pressure optimized for both plant and mammalian passengers.
Mammalian, huh? How flattering.
I hold many things
Apologies,
wrong.
Liv.
My
I
cats,
didn't
my
mean to
dogs,
sound clinical.
myself.
Once I'm gone, you'll probably be
Not
able to
this
shut
phone.
down
I dropped the phone.
I think I'll keep it, actually. To add color.
Jack, you aren't starting to enjoy botany, are you?
She's so weird,
Yes.
man.
A robot gardener. I guess the truth really is stranger than fiction.
Surprise! I'm a person in a robot's body!
Two down.
Or by the tail either.
System.
Twisted Fate says, don't hold them by the feet. It's still by the tail. They don't like that. They get kind of pissy. Nope, not by the tail. Nope. I actually had to lock them out of the room here to do this broadcast. Because otherwise, they'd have been all up on my grill. Tails and whiskers, he said. Ears is good. Ears and scruff. Thunder's like, no! So when did shit get weird?
I gotta learn how to do
Must have
everything
shut down
first.
Water flow to the hydroponic systems.
It's designed
We need a
to
kitty petting stream.
You'll need to pump the handle.
That's a good idea.
Gotta pump the
My
handle.
cats won't sit still too long. That's the problem. They'll just be like, oh, you're touching me. Oh, go away. Oh, I
Water
hate you.
flow restored.
God,
Irrigation
like my
system within
mom, go
operating
away.
parameters.
Good. That should help keep the plants healthy.
When did she get weird? After like 3 shots. This is true, actually. This is probably very true.
Subsystems within normal parameters.
Actually, Alexander gets weird after about like 1 shot and 1 beer. You're such a goddamn lightweight. I can't take you anywhere.
I love it. I don't have to pay much for drinks.
I guess, but I can't take you anywhere. You get, I can tell you like, I'm like, did you pregame? Because my God, I'm like, what the fuck? You can't say that, dude. God, he's the worst. I take you out. I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to this event, this
Liv,
after
this
event from this
airlock has
party at
been
GDC or
inoperable for 57
SDVR or
days.
VRLA or whatever. And I'm like, okay, everything's going good, right? And he says something
You
crazy and
will
just
be
like laughs
nonstop.
hysterically. I'm like, oh
Heavy is the
boy.
head that bears the crown, Jack.
And then I'm in full on like, Alex handling mode.
Yeah, but you love me.
I swear to God, sometimes. You're welcome. I'm just gonna say you're welcome.
I've completed the repairs here. I should check on Liv.
All right, Liv, what's up?
Thunder says, I know someone who got drunk from non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, those people. Those are the best.
And Manny says, you sound like his mom, though, Sophie.
Perspective.
Well, you gotta understand, here's the thing, Manny.
Right now?
We're going to places where I'm trying to get people to give us, like, you know, a couple $100,000 to, like, believe in our product and believe in us that we're responsible human beings. And he's like, you guys.
No, this
It was so cool. Guess what? You guys. And I'm like, okay, you need to stop right now.
Any day.
Super extra mode. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, actually. Manny says, I'm pretty sure this isn't The Sim, Olivia, Sophie. No, my fake British accent's better than that.
What should I be doing right now?
We're about wrapped up here. We just need to throw the brake.
Manny says, responsible human beings that you still let me hang around with you on stream. But you know what? Here's the thing, Manny. You gotta put your money where your mouth is. We've offered you to come here and actually stream with us. And yet...
I see the access panel.
Money where your mouth is, man.
To restore power to the sector, we need a priming current in the power coupling. That means...
You'll need to wait and throw the main breaker on my mark. Got it?
It's not even about coming out here, dude. It's about, you know, just joining up. Like, look, I'm not there. I'm just on Hangouts. Although I do have this like really sick gear now. Check this out.
Please stand by.
I've got to pump the primer handle before you throw the breaker.
So I've got this new microphone and baffle because I spit. And I've got a mixer.
On your command.
Acknowledged. Throw the switch in 3,
Yeah.
2,
And you know, I can't like do the webcam to see the webcam, but yes.
Oxygen garden operational. Environmental control systems restored.
Dude, if you want to come out here, that would be amazing.
It stays that way.
That would be like totally fun.
There's no on around here.
I'm betting you could keep up with him. That would be like highly amusing.
Keep up. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm trying to listen to the story. You keep up with what? What am I doing here?
So Manny's like, he goes, I has no money. I would really go out there. It's like 6 hours by car. It's a little bit longer than 6 hours, I think, from Jersey. He says, dude, I totally mess with Alex's head in person. You know that. Every time we're like, poke Alex while playing a scary game. I'm that guy.
No.
That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool.
She wanted me to give a high five and I missed it.
Regardless.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, you suck.
And here I thought it was to keep me from going round the bend.
So yeah.
I chose to abandon that directive some time ago.
Shut up. That's not funny.
Damn.
You're making jokes.
Full spectrum scan of the anomaly is complete.
All right, Hera. Push the results to the holo table in the EVA staging area.
Acknowledged.
Yeah.
Come on, Jack.
Menwer's like, you left her hanging?
Have a look at the results.
Well, she is kind of
Maybe we'll
difficult,
learn
so I mean, I
something
could totally
useful
see
about
that.
this anomaly of ours.
That does seem likely, considering we currently know nothing at all.
Suppose I can't argue with that.
I'm trying to like do like the thing where you like, you know, like go through straight, but I keep going at angles because my arms are like crooked, I guess.
Oh, so yeah, fun story, Alexander. The other night, I decided that I would start up a live me channel and just like stream karaoke on it.
Uh-huh.
Apparently people like that shit.
Oh yeah, people love it when you sing. Singing is awesome. Singing, performing, that's like the original storytelling.
I guess so.
Other than just like sitting around the fire, you know?
I guess that's a thing, yeah. I just, you know, because I got this nice mic setup, it sounds pretty good. And I need to learn more about like live me. It's my very first broadcast, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. It was like coin drop.
All right, I'm gonna hope that something scary is gonna happen. So, all right, let's take a listen.
All right, cool. Let's do some scary stuff. I hope it breaks.
I should activate the holotable. Hera, status report.
Status green. All systems nominal.
Well, that's good news. But what about our anomaly? Where is it?
Hera, display the anomaly's current location.
Acknowledged.
Ah, there we go. Wait, hang on. Hera, is this image to scale?
Affirmative.
So the anomaly has increased in size.
Not a good sign. Let's get a closer look. Okay, let's see.
That's not good.
Curious.
I
Y'all
can't
gonna
make head
die.
nor tail out of any of this data. What about you?
I don't know.
The data appears to have been corrupted somehow.
It's the same for all the readings. Spectrometer, interferometer, LiDAR, all rubbish.
Your anomaly
must
baby
be
is growing.
disrupting the
It's almost ready to go off to
transmission
college.
So, our sensor network is useless. What now? If we don't get a handle on that anomaly, we're going to be
Own
in
that shit,
serious
come on.
trouble.
I don't know. I was like,
Want to do
didn't know if I wanted to roleplay or if I wanted to be me.
to investigate the anomaly up close.
Will you be you?
See if you can use your
Manny
scanner
says, let's
to
get the
try and
fuck
get
out of
a clear
Dodge.
read.
Yeah, but you were like, you're being the creepy robot, but like giving her compliments and stuff.
Yeah, but you are the creepy robot.
But I was trying to be me. And now you're like, no, be the robot. Don't be the creepy robot. Be the good robot. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna be the robot. No.
Right, we'll do this thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk.
You wanted me to boop her in the nose, and now I'm not talking. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay, well... No sense wasting any more time then. Let's get you into the airlock, sharpish.
Haha, I have to go out anyways.
Caution. Airlock opening.
Alex is a creepy robot in real life. Metaverse says yes. I can believe that. Thunder 045 says, can you sing?
If you're going out there...
I think
you'll
I
need more
can.
than- There should be some inside the air.
Isn't that what counts?
Just take one off the rack.
Manny says, she's trying to space you, take a hint.
To secure the rig to your back.
EVA rig secured. Initializing advanced movement systems.
They should
Stand
throw you in
by
an
for
airlock.
calibration.
You gonna get flushed.
Module M 201.
Bye.
Primary boosters.
Yeah, you about to get flushed. Later.
Your EVA pack allows you to boost forward in the direction you are looking. When you are ready, please exit the activation pod and use your EVA boost to reach the console ahead.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, do it.
Boost!
Well done. Please press the hollow button to continue.
Dunk.
Now boost to the end of the hall before the walls close in on you.
Oh shit, this is like some Star Trek stuff.
Oh my god, Thunder's killing me. We're talking about singing. She goes, I cannot. Even cats on heat sound better than me. Oh my god.
Oh, I
you
died.
missed.
Excellent.
Well,
Reboot initiated.
oh, they said
Module
excellent.
M
You died.
16.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent, but then I
You
died.
Wow.
I wonder if I broke the game.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
This module will calibrate your braking
Wait, what?
thrusters, which allow you to stop in place without grabbing any surface.
Nice.
Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead.
Hang on, I gotta get a refill. This is tripping me out.
Oh, it goes in the direction that I'm looking.
Be right back.
There are 2 target zones in the next room. Please boost into one of the zones and use your braking thrusters to come to a full stop.
Okay, so...
Success. Now, use your braking thrusters to stop inside target zone A.
Okay.
Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
EVA rig fully functional. Ready to disembark.
Copy. Airlock controls unlocked. Pull down on the handle to close the inner door.
Bye-bye. Okay, let's see if I can do this.
Once the inner door's sealed, you're clear to cycle the airlock.
Inner bulkhead sealed.
Okay. And then, do I just hit it again?
Caution. Airlock opening.
Oops, that was the wrong one. Sorry. Is there another one over here?
The airlock must be depressurized before exiting.
Inner bulkhead sealed.
Oh. Duh. I didn't see the future UI stuff there.
Once the airlock has cycled, head outside and make your way to the anomaly. Get a scan if possible, but don't put yourself at any unnecessary risk.
Understood.
I'm going back up to the bridge. I can keep a better eye on your status from there. Keep this comm channel open. Maintain constant contact.
Copy that.
Depressurization
Jack?
complete.
Yes.
Ready for EVA departure.
Be careful out there.
Don't worry, Liv. I'm sure it'll be no problem.
Isn't that what we always say right before there's a problem?
Exiting portside airlock.
Copy. There should be a Fury transport dock just outside the airlock. Should take you straight to the anomaly. You'll need to run a diagnostic check before you can take off.
Understood.
This is kind of scary being out here like this because I'm like out in the middle of space and it's like, fuck, it's so big.
I'm back.
What's up?
And Emmy's here.
Hey, Emmy.
Why are you so late, girl?
She got a job.
Oh, I don't
Prep for
have
RCS thruster calibration. Please hold on to the railing for the duration of the test flight.
Uh-oh.
Initiating RCS thruster test. In 3, 2, 1.
Fail. Oh. She's busy with Pop-Tarts. Well done, totally.
No, not Pop-Tarts.
It's okay. We'll forgive you.
I'm going to stay in here because
RCS
this is kind of
thruster
scary.
check complete.
During holidays, I'm in
Proceeding
drag.
to
It's
primary
alright.
thruster calibration. Reminder. Please hold on to the railing. Igniting primary thrusters.
Here we go.
In 3, 2, 1.
Don't fuck it up. Lol, you're dead.
Oh shit, it's going back! Oh no!
Jesus, Jack. Are
Bye,
you
son.
alright?
Affirmative. Minor disruption. Fury transport.
Minor
prepped for
disruption.
flight.
Great.
Let me check up on
That
these,
should make it much easier for you to move about the facility.
chats.
I think those disturbances might actually be electromagnetic pulses. You might not be able to scan the anomaly close.
Emmy goes, I forgot. Fuck. Can you start the stream again? No, but you can.
How so?
You can.
Well,
You can
if we
reboot.
can use it to read fluctuations
Whatever.
in the magnetic field, we
There's a
should be able to
replay,
get it
yay.
inside. There's just several problems.
Go on.
I don't get this, but I'm hoping you can see this. Do the boon
For this
dance?
plan to work, we'll
The
first
boon dance, I know what the boon dance is.
Good. All right. Well, you can do that.
primary digs.
Can I do the boon dance?
Yeah. Can I see it?
Only one person can do the boon dance, and his name is Jim Boone, and he works for, he does not work for
Select
Volition
your
anymore.
destination.
Well, can I see it? I've never seen the boon.
You gotta go just
What-
look it up. I cannot do the boon
God
dance.
damn it! Someone send a link.
Alright, where are we going?
I want to see this boon dance. Chip did the boon
Primary
dance
digs.
yesterday. No, I didn't.
No, there's no way he did the boon dance
There's
yesterday.
no way. He did not. You liar.
Destination.
Liar, liar,
depleted
man's on
dig
fire.
site. Preparing for thruster.
Only
ignition.
one man can do the boon dance, and his
Emmy-
name is. Oh, I forgot to hold on.
Whoops. Emmy says that she's in the south of France, not far from Italia. God damn.
Am I just stuck here forever?
Yes, you're dead. I don't know.
Oh, it's coming back. Okay.
No, but. Dang. How long are you gonna be out there in south of France? Because I could sure use a vacation. Okay. Oh, I see. I got the land. Got you.
All right. Next time, I'm gonna hold on.
My French is shit, but I would like to go en vacances. S'il vous plaît.
Select your destination. Destination.
I'm not gonna let go this time.
Preparing for thruster
Don't let
ignition.
go.
Please hold on.
Jack, don't let go. Well, I mean, I just might.
Jack,
Don't let go of the
appreciate
headboard.
enthusiasm, but we're not ready to scan yet. We need to finish repairing the rest of the facility first.
It's open world, baby. I go where I want.
Do what I want.
All right, where am I supposed
How
to
long are you
go?
gonna be there, Emmy? Because I'm dead serious about going to the south of France. It's been a long time since I've been out there. Gosh, when was the last time I was in France? Boy, it's been a minute. Cannes is nice. Nice. Nice is great.
Select your destination.
I'm trying to remember what I'm
I'll bring
supposed
you
to fix.
Pop-Tarts. Yes, I will totally bring you Pop-Tarts. Like, what's so great about goddamn Pop-Tarts?
There's a
Frost
joke
or
that we
no?
had at Volition where we would like
I know.
eat Pop-Tarts and they were gross, but we just had them and we'd use
I
them as
know.
props.
Like
Join
Pop-Tarts
the
and like
Zach.
Oreos. You guys are crazy about that
I
stuff.
need you to investigate the rest
Frosted or
of the
no?
facility.
That's the thing.
She wants me to investigate something, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna say ComSat 4.
You're like, sure,
Destination. Communication satellite D4. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on. Please hold.
whatever. Malinky, we are totally international with our team. It's awesome.
Bye-bye, asteroid. Oh, there's my body!
Your body's dead.
Already got a new one, remember?
Emmy says that Aubrey sent her 2 packs of Pop-Tarts.
Who sent her?
Aubrey?
Oh, wow. Aubrey knew. Oh, Aubrey.
From ComSat D4.
She works for Microsoft now. She working on Minecraft. She's the coolest mom in the world now.
Oh, hell yes.
Solar panels are operational.
If that's all it takes to make you happy, shit, I can send you some friggin' Pop-Tarts. Like, they sell them in bulk packs over here in warehouse
Normally I
clubs.
suspect.
She said they were not that
It
good.
should have a backup
Should send her
battery.
something actually good.
Well, of course they're not that good. I don't understand what the big attraction is. Well, I don't have Saints Row clothes.
I do have like some Saints Row dev stuff, but it's like
Oh,
it's got
Malinky says she
personal
has,
meaning to me. I don't want to like necessarily give that up.
Yeah. Malinky says that she has family in Serbia. How is the temperature over in Serbia? I mean, isn't that kind of still a little bit on the Emmy's like, gimme. I should show. I'll be right back. Hang on. You're gonna like this.
Hold on, I need to face this thing. There we go. All right. Navigating in space is kind of creepy because I'm like, what am I doing up here? I see something up there. Let's go for it.
All right, here we go. So it never hurts having connections. But here is what I have. This is my Saints Row gear.
What do you have?
Well,
You have
take your
to
headset
describe it to me. Pretend that I'm on the radio.
Saints Row 4 Collector's Edition. With 12-inch dubstep gun replica with laser and sound, dubstep Doomsday button, Johnny Gat Memorial statue, and the Saints Row 4 Commander-in-Chief
Echo
Edition.
Program candidate number 37. Lieutenant Rhodes, Olivia J.
So there you go. That's my Saints Row stuff. It is the PS3 demo box, but yes, it has everything.
Robotics.
There is a bigger collector's edition, but I think that one was limited to like devs and a couple of very VIPs, which I'm not one of.
The Game of the Century edition?
Yeah.
I have that one. They no, you can buy that.
How much was that shit though?
I think it was like $150. I actually had to buy it like full price.
Yeah, well, I'm too cheap for that shit.
It's a game I worked on. Of course I'm gonna buy like everything. I got
Well,
like
yeah.
a Red Faction hammer that's signed by the whole team. It's pretty cool.
That's just what we need for Echo.
So I've seen your stuff, man. You've got like plaques with like the box art and like the DVD and everything.
Yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff when you finish your games. It's cool. Don't worry. When we finish Starship Commander, you're gonna get some cool stuff. All right.
I get it. I've been to his house and I've seen the stuff that he's got, and you know they do it right there. It's really cool.
Investigate.
Because I like to have the ultimate bling bling edition. I don't know.
No, I do not have that
Do
one.
you?
I don't believe.
Gosh,
Select your
this
destination.
part was just half tempted to like make this
Container field. Preparing
giveaway
for thruster
prize.
ignition. Please hold on.
Hold on, I'm gonna hold on because we're gonna go to the container field. You can shake it, but really you don't need to.
because there's a lot of your followers who are still Saints Row fans.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, like, I get it. That's where I came from. That's where I cut my teeth.
I've got this whole thing.
Approaching container.
I've got it. I have it on Steam, but this is like, the whole thing here.
There's no way.
How are we looking at on time? Because I feel like I've been playing this for quite some
We
time
are
now.
at 5:38 p.m.
Okay.
in Eastern Time Zone.
My scanner should help me track down the culprit.
Best guess.
Giveaway
I'd
when
say
Alex,
the levels around 80.
giveaway Alex when Starship Commander
If
goes
you get into
gold.
trouble, remember you can use the Fury module's induction panel to recharge your shields.
Here. This will make y'all feel better. Look. It's entirely complete.
Alright, well, I'm exploring this thing now. Think about how cool this is, though. Like, how often do you get to play in a game where it's like, I'm gonna explore this thing out in space? Like, they usually don't do this in like controller-based games because doing like this 6th degree of freedom control is kind of difficult, but in VR, it is definitely not difficult to do at all.
No, it's really not. And that's what's impressing me so much about it is that you can have the 6th off and then not be sick about it.
Radiation absorption.
Yeah,
Which is
well,
fun.
and that's crazy because like usually when you move around in VR, you get really sick. I'm not gonna say that there's absolutely no motion sickness, but like it's totally manageable because you stop and you're like, oh, well, where am I going? Okay, I'm gonna go over there.
So that reason was the thing that like Descent was always hard for me to play. The 6th off made me sick, and I just could not play it. I loved it. I loved the concept. I loved watching it, but I could not play it for very long. Yep. So to answer you guys' question, no Lambo. Does it work? I don't know. I've never tried it. Honestly, it's never been out of the box except for me to open it and look at it. So it's all like box version stuff. It's never been opened. The game hasn't actually been played on PS3, so I just have it on Steam.
Yeah, because you have PC version.
Right, exactly.
We need to
So
track down the source of the radiation, Jack.
yeah. So yeah, we can make it a thing if you guys are interested. I'm guessing Alexander would sign and get people to sign, if that's possible.
Wait, what are we agreeing to? I'm sorry, I'm scared.
I'm not agreeing to anything. I'm just saying that I have this Saints Row 4-box collection set, which is pretty cool. And it's got, the dubstep gun and all that good stuff, just a sort of like I don't know. Maybe we'll throw it out there at some point as a incentive for our first and foremost people. Limited 1 edition, yeah. The folks who've been with us, since more or less day one. And just, if anyone's interested, just throw in, we'll do a drawing. Like I said, I've already got the game elsewise, and I'm trying to scale down because at some point I'm looking to move to San Francisco because that's where all the action is, and goddamn it, if it isn't the smallest places in the earth to live.
Smallest
Give me 200 square feet so I can be like, yeah, I can turn around in circles, yay. But I cannot take a bunch of extra stuff with me. That's just a fact. So, we could, I guess. Why not? Maybe someday. We'll see. Manny says, bring a shoebox. Oh, you brought your own housing. That's about right. No, it's a dresser. You stack a couple shoeboxes. Oh, you've got an advanced dresser here.
Shields
Yeah,
at 50%.
I worked on that one.
We gotta find the irradiated container, so.
HDQQ says 200 square feet in San Francisco, $3K a month. Well, yeah, in the city. God, I'm telling you.
It's more than that. It's more than 2K a month now.
3K.
3K sounds about
use my
right.
scanner to pinpoint the source
Also,
of the radiation.
HDQQ. Hello, new person. Introduce yourself, if you like. Or if not, that's fine too. We're friendly people.
Oh, welcome to the Human Interact stream. We're playing VR games. Woo! And we make VR games too. But we did not make this one. Just want to put this out
We did
here.
not make this one. No.
We play other people's awesome games while we're building ours.
Because games are badass. Thunder says, I really do want to see Alex's game collection.
Agitated
You should do that
deuterium
sometime.
ions
We should like
detected.
do a tour of your place because
I make like a video.
yeah,
That makes
because
sense.
you've got like a sweet game collection. Holy shit. Your game collection is
Unclear.
like
The processing line is configured to scrub.
It's not that awesome. It's not like what these YouTubers had, you know.
yeah, but people would think you've been in this business a lot longer than you have. HDQQ says I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area, just got Rift, played Echo Arena, thinking of getting Lone Echo.
Dude, Lone Echo, this game's pretty awesome if you're into single player games.
I can throw the.
Go ahead and describe if you want the best parts about it.
I'll make my way up there now.
Hold on. I'm supposed to be like doing something up here. But I'm about ready to die because I'm running out of radiation shielding.
So the cool thing about Lone Echo is that with it being in 0G, you have to pull yourself everywhere you go.
Initiated.
My shield
And then once
can
you get
only absorb
some
so much
inertia,
radiation
you keep
before
going that
sustaining
direction, which
irreparable
makes sense.
damage.
But what's really interesting about that is it seems like it alleviates a lot of the normal motion sickness that you would get from having... Oh, that was weird. From having directed motion. So like normally you'd like push a control stick and it would move you in a direction, and then it would be moving at you at the speed that it would normally, or that it would want to move you at, but because you're grabbing something and pulling it towards you, it seems to give you a little bit more control over that.
So either get
So
clear or find something to
you
hold
have
on
a
to.
much reduced sense of the motion sickness. So, yeah, Lone Echo. It's a lot of problem solving.
And hunting and finding. But it's an like VR games are about exploring different worlds. And that's what makes VR really awesome.
Autopilot's taking over. So far, so good.
You just got Rift? Wow.
Dude, then right now is an awesome time to get Rift because it's like only
This is
$400
the
bucks
best
for the
time.
Rift and the Touch.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like
you
I
haven't grabbed Robo
paid $600 just for the headset like not even a year ago.
I know. Get Robo Recall. You need Robo Recall because it's free. The lab is free, is it not?
Are you alright?
Hold on.
Affirmative. But the container was breached.
A
The
couple of other
contamination is
titles. Lab is good.
Well, that certainly didn't go as planned.
Wilson's Heart's really
Okay,
cool.
I've got an
Yeah,
idea.
Steam sells where it's at.
If I release the container's maglocks, the Fury should just carry it away. Or it would if the controls were actually responding. You know what? Screw it. Just cut the power. Maybe that'll do it.
Considering the damage, are you sure that's wise?
Wise? Definitely not. But will it work? Only one way to find out.
Alright, we're gonna cut the locks.
Manny says, all I want is an autographed copy of Descent. Dude, you and everyone
From whom?
else.
Shields at 95%.
Do you want me to get one from I got an idea. We could do a cross promo with the guys who worked on Descent because they're selling a game called Overload.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Overload.
And I actually worked with them a little bit on their when they were getting started with the Kickstarter.
Well, there you go, Manny.
So like
might actually
yeah,
get that.
if you want to get those guys to like help, I could probably get something arranged. But it'd only be for like old dudes like you and me.
Yeah, well, Manny seems pretty keen on it. So, Rift was $300 on Prime Day. Yeah, but did you get the touch controllers?
Yeah, it comes with touch.
For $300?
Yep. It was
Holy
400
shit,
bucks.
son. Well, he says $300. I was gonna say it was $100 for the touch
Cutting these
controllers.
maglocks should
I really
free the
okay, cool.
container.
You got them.
At
Awesome.
least in theory.
Yeah, that's the way to do it because
Cut through those power
if you're gonna spend that much money, you might as well just spend the extra $100 and get the rest of it because you really need those. There's a couple of games I can highly recommend. They're on Steam Store.
Shields
One's
at
called Audio
50%.
Shield. Space Pirate Trainer.
I need to
It's a
mention this is a
fantastic
gross
game. You will spend
violation of
hours and hours and hours on
Either
that.
this or risk contaminating the entire shipment.
I don't know, what's your
Sometimes
favorite?
You just have to improvise.
My favorite right now is cutting these locks right here because I'm trying to like get through.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously,
Easy does
but
it.
Right now I really like Robo Recall. That's like a game that I like will actually go back to every once in a while.
yeah.
Giant
that's
Cop's a
great-
fun game that I like to go back
Super Hot
to.
VR, he says. Yeah, we totally played that like a couple weeks ago.
What the hell just happened?
He says he purchased all the Summer Cell games. Yeah, that's a good call, man.
Container to jettison
Yeah,
itself.
totally.
Okay, so not exactly what we were aiming for, but well. I
So how did you
suppose
find
that's
our
our
stream?
radiation problem. Good work. The sensor should be able to scan the anomaly free of interference.
We're probably the only one playing this game right now on Twitch.
yeah.
When I looked at it.
Every dig site and on the processing line. Let me know when you find out more. Hold on. Something's
Search
wrong
Lone
with that
Echo.
Fury
Hey, perfect,
transport.
man.
The one that collided with the container.
So if you want to see new VR games, totally follow our stream.
Not sure.
And we go ahead and we stream every Friday from it's 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern.
We stream for about 1 to 2 hours. Yeah, we stream story-based games, new VR games, because we're making a story-based VR game. That's really awesome. Tell them about it.
Yeah, so our story-based VR game, it is called Starship Commander. It should release sometime next year. And it is natural language processing based, which means you can talk to the characters. It's live action sequences. So we've done kind of like the 90s videos where you had video games where you had like someone that you could see the video of, like Wing Commander, right? And
which we played on our stream.
Which we played that one. That was super cool, by the way. Wing Commander, was it 3?
Yeah, we played Wing Commander 3.
Yeah, it was cool. With Mark Hamill. And so it's kind of like that, except it's like a choose your own adventure. So you'll get to a certain point, they'll give you some...
Got it!
And the back end is Microsoft Cognitive Services. Because, you know, the AI is left to the big guys. It's either Google, Microsoft, or IBM. I mean, it's got to be one of the three, right?
There's probably other people working on it too.
Cortana? Not quite.
Cortana is something completely different. It's Microsoft's product. You should ask them about it.
Yeah.
And I'm
AWS has it. Yes, Amazon has one too. You know, obviously we don't want to pick favorites per se. They're all good products. If you want to develop with them, we chose ours because of the support that we got, and they were like super cool with what we were doing with it.
And it was also too like it was the best solution for what we're doing too.
Yeah, for what we're doing, it was a good solution. But there's some really good products out there for doing that kind of stuff.
You can just leave Fury where it is. I'll have Hera run
so for the game that we're doing, it's basically like a choose your own adventure, and you face up against some enemies in space, and they will challenge you. And the situation they put you in are truly life and death. So the things that you say, if you want to be cooperative or complacent or passive or aggressive or sarcastic or shitty, those all have consequences.
Just let them watch the trailer.
Yeah, just watch the trailer. Here.
I'm playing this game right now. Our trailer's right down there. Yeah. It's just below in the video description, so they can just take a look right now. But they probably want to see us play this game, you know. They're like, I came here to see this game.
If you scroll down, our trailer is actually down there on the bottom of the page. Also, I just went ahead and posted our website, which details a little bit about more of us and the team. Yep. We've had a really good time doing this.
The inventory control system is out of
we're all
sync.
gamers at heart, so we stream. Because that's just what we do. It's just the heart of what we do.
You'll have to quickly scan each of the 3 I/O ports in the container field.
Hera, mark the location of each.
Don't get thrown off by the wig. I also
Once
just
you
like
scan
to...
the first I/O port, you'll have roughly 70 seconds to scan the other 2.
Thunder says,
If you don't make
I want
it,
to
the
yell if
system
I
will
must
reset
fight
and you'll have to
this.
start
Let's
again.
dance, bitches. I do dance. I dance and I sing. So.
Hold on, they want me to do... I got 70 seconds to do this whole thing, they told me.
Well, you better fucking hustle.
I know. I'm gonna do. Alright, ready?
Thank you. Like he says, I like the wig. It's cute. That's like... I said this thing about wigs. As I was mentioning earlier, I cut off all my hair about a year and a half ago. I had hair down the middle of my back and kind of regret doing that. So I've got wigs of all colors. And just... When I get a wild hair at my ass, I just put on a wig. And man who goes, it's not a wig, it's DLC hair. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is true. That is absolutely true.
That's one.
That is...
Clock is running. 70 seconds.
Everything is DLC. It just is. It just is.
You know, I've never really... The funny thing is I like sold a lot of DLC when I worked for Volition, but I was never really like a big fan of it. But it's kind of like the necessary evil in AAA games.
It just is.
50 seconds.
You can't help it.
One
I mean,
more
it's
to
as
go.
quickly as they force you guys to come out with stuff. I mean, you have
It's
to.
just the money proposition.
It is.
I think VR's doesn't have that yet because just people are just more interested in buying a bunch of different games instead of just like, this is the one game I want to play.
30 seconds remaining.
All right, I'm gonna get this. This is gonna be easy.
All right. I think next week I'll go red. What do you think? Red hair? Maybe. We'll see.
Success. Inventory control station synchronized.
That was impressive.
That was
Yes,
much harder than I
Red.
was expecting.
Neapolitan.
Nobody's perfect. Still.
It's not quite that easy to do the Neapolitan, but I think I'll do the red next time. Purple. Oh, I would love to do purple. I haven't got a purple one. I just mixing it up. How many hairs do you have? Many of them. Many of them. I don't know. No, I mean, honestly, sparkly. Do you remember back in the 80s, they had those sparkly wigs for like rock stars for when you were doing like Halloween? And they were just like, they were tinsel. They were just garbage.
Yeah, I remember those.
I should do that one time. I wonder if I could find one of those. That would be crazy.
Didn't Rick James wear one of those, like in a concert?
Probably. Almost definitely. Sparkly hair, but not the 80s hairstyle. No, if we did our 90s day, I would totally like wear one of those sparkly wigs.
All that Keenan Kel.
That would be awesome.
I'm the best at watching 1990s videos.
I'm the best. So yeah. No, this is good. I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are too.
Oh, I'm like going crazy here.
Did you get it? Did you die? You didn't die, did you?
No, I got it. I did get it. I'm just trying to figure out where to go next because I'm like.
So yeah, this game is really interesting because
there's a lot to do and the content is like a lot. Yeah, I was like kind of surprised. Whoops, I missed that. Oh, now I'm going this way.
So what's interesting about this is I know you guys weren't here earlier, Malinky and I've lost your name. HDCC. If I got that right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull this up. HDQQ. Why did I say HCC? But if you guys didn't see it earlier, you've got conversational paths, and one of the options is to say nothing. It's kind of like Skyrim, where you can be like, just I won't say anything. Well, normally Skyrim cuts you off. This to say nothing is actually a choice. So, sorry, dude. But if you say nothing, that's actually a choice, which basically means that the character will decide for you. From what I can tell, there's an affinity engine, and how close they are, basically the things you've said before to be nice to them, or apparently flirty, I don't know, will decide what they decide to do next, in which case they shoved his ass out in an airlock, so because he's not very nice, or whatever.
Destination, Kronos 2. Preparing for thruster ignition.
So this is kind of like a branching storyline in a sense, only they give you very specified choices, very limited choices, kind of like a BioWare game. But there's a lot more action to it. It's very directed.
Well, yeah, of course. Every VR game with a touch is like that.
Oh, God damn it, Manny. Manny's like, flirts with mom, gets shoved out airlock.
But helium
yeah. HDQQ. Yeah, the game does look really good, actually. It's very attractive.
Ready at Dawn is using their own game engine, which was powering Order 1866, which is like still one of the best looking games on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, it's a good looking game. God damn it, my mic fell down.
Okay.
I've got this wonderful mic set up, and then I've got this shitty arm on it.
I told you not to do the popper stopper.
You know what? Fuck you.
I don't like popper stoppers. That's why I use this law right here.
Well, I know, but I wasn't.
And then I can move anyway. I can be over here. I can be over there.
$108 on a fucking law.
I can be over here. I can be here. I can be there.
Also,
I can be up here.
You don't have chesticles, all right? So you don't have that kind of interference.
I'm trying to pull up my What am I doing next?
I have no idea.
I know, I'm trying to pull. There's like a little mission thing that I can pull up, but I keep like.
Yeah, you do have like a.
Hold on.
It is really pretty, though.
Alright, hold on. Let's reorient to myself
here. I
here.
like the zero-G concept, though. I like that quite a bit.
It's pretty awesome. It's pretty.
Do you find
cool.
it unnerving that you could like push off and go like into space forever?
The the first 5 or 6 times I did it, yes. And then you're like, I'm in a game and everything's cool. That's why simulators are going to be like the future, man. You're going to be like, this is really hard for me to do. Wait, no, after 5 or 6 times, I got it. Is it what?
Saturn. Like the planet Saturn.
Looks like it. In the rings of Saturn.
You don't know where the hell you are? Okay.
I couldn't hear anything. You guys were just yapping on.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm
I can't,
supposed to be your sidekick here.
And I can't hear.
Conversations and things.
No. I'm just saying. I was like, hey guys, there's a story going on.
It's all right. I'm fine. I'm just over here, just doing my thing. Just second in command, No.
You can. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what to do now, which is okay. Because that's the thing. Like, I get stuck in these games because I was like not fully paying attention.
Manny wants to know if this is Space Saturn. Yep.
It's Space Saturn.
And he also wants to know if he will stop fondling the transport. HTQQ says, yeah, the climber was afraid of falling. Then I started intentionally jumping off. No longer afraid. Yeah, the first time you fall, I've seen a lot of folks that were playing the game.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking scary.
And then just like freaking the fuck out.
Maybe I'm supposed to just go inside here.
Man, if you want to see some fun, go back and see our replay of Wilson's art.
It's scary as shit.
Unless you want to play the game yourself. But one of our favorite things is putting Alex in a situation where it's like a horror kind of game. Yeah. And then we'll fly Manny in from New Jersey and let him poke Alex on the shoulder.
All right, I'm in the airlock. Let's pressurize.
Okay.
I'm coming back in.
I know, Manny, right? But I will be there next week, I think. Everything goes according to plan.
I need to go to the primary dig site in the processing line still. I forgot, it's the slide to unlock.
Blinky, me too. She says I might have a heart attack if I ever play a horror VR game, and I'm just like,
It's not that bad. It's fun.
It's all relative, man. Like, you know me, I get nervous in certain situations just because of reasons. So, like, I don't ever like feeling like there's someone coming up behind me. I can't do that.
All right, I'm going to go back outside. Like, how much time do we have left?
Oh, it's 6 o'clock now, and Metamiri goes, I recall those screams. Alex can almost break glass with that shriek. Wow.
All right.
6 o'clock now. Now, normally, guys, we cut off around 6.
I do need to cut off though right now because I do need to get on to my next project.
What I heard.
Yeah. So, yeah.
No woman, no cry. And you know what? She gonna get you.
So anyway, guys, that was Lone Echo. It's an Oculus Studio game, and let me tell you something about Oculus. And I can say this full disclosure. Okay, well, full disclosure, Oculus has given us headsets, but they have not given us any dollars or anything else, right?
That's correct.
They've just been like, here's some headsets, try to develop for us. But if something shows up on the Oculus store, especially if Oculus has put money on it, you should know right away that shit is basically best of.
Yeah,
best of for VR.
Always.
That is their MO, is to bring the best games possible to this new medium. And I say new medium because just porting Call of Duty or something over to VR just doesn't work, right? Something that you think is really big, I want to play GTA or Call of Duty or Saints Row, and it's when you put them in VR, they're just not the same. You have to make the game different. You have to do it differently. I'm gonna be surprised if they even call them games in 5 or 10 years. I think that they're gonna come up with a different name for these things because they're game-like, but they're not exactly what you think of when you think of a video game. But anyway, yeah, there you go. That is Lone Echo. It just launched on the Oculus Store last week. It's an Oculus exclusive, so you got to get an Oculus Rift to play it.
It's a good quality game.
They're on sale right now, though. So if you're oh man, maybe I should get into it, now's a really good time.
Now's a great time. Honestly, what I would say on the Oculus Store is everything that is rated a 6 or above on Steam, that's the absolute lowest you would find on Oculus. Truly.
Trying to get the That's
because
tough.
you see a lot of whatever on Steam, and that's good. I mean,
Well, because
trying,
anybody can publish it, right?
early
Like that's the
access,
difference.
Exactly. You can pay $100, get early access, and people are trying. They really are. But Oculus is very, very particular about what they let on their store. So if you don't want to have to sort through the shit, just go straight to that.
Don't call it that. It's you're sorting through the experimental
but you'll
stuff.
pay a little more for it. You will. You might find a gem in the rough over on Steam. But if you want to just go straight to it, like I don't want to waste any time. I don't have time for research. I just want to find a great game. Just go straight to Oculus Store.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Exactly. HCQQ says it's best. They have no refund policy, so they better only sell good games, and that's true.
Yep.
Right.
There's
Otherwise,
there's pros and cons, right, for everything. How they run their store.
That's true.
If you don't like it, give them feedback.
Right.
That's what I would say as a consumer.
Right. They've restructured recently, and they're very open to feedback, and they are changing. So now's a great time to be. This is the perfect time to be a consumer. Honestly, I can't think of a better time.
And by the way, if you did buy an Oculus Rift, you can say I don't want to buy anything on their store, and you can still buy everything on the Steam store. You don't have to use their store at all.
Yep, it's perfectly compatible.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
You can actually use the Oculus Store to pull up your Steam titles.
Yeah, they just added that. That's being pushed out right now. I have not tested that, but we're gonna take a look at that.
I haven't tested that either, but it's there. So the point is, they understand that people want to have options.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So anyway, guys, that is the Human Interact stream. Come back next Friday. We will be playing another game. It will be something special. Hopefully, if we can get it determined. There's a couple different things we're talking about, board games and stuff. I don't know. That sounds crazy. That is totally outside our wheelhouse. Let's do it. But
I love the 90s board games idea. I will eBay that shit and have it like delivered. Man, that sounds so exciting. I just love it.
Well, I got to get a bigger room because this place is not that big.
We'll figure it out. And we should get some more people, but we'll figure it out.
Okay. But
Maybe
anyway,
not this week, but next. We'll figure it out.
But anyway, we're Human Interact, stream every Friday. Come see us, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. We got a game coming out. It's called Starship Commander. We did not play that. We played Lone Echo, which is out now.
Yes.
If you haven't heard of our game, scroll down, take a look at the trailer. Also, give us a like, follow, subscribe, whatever you can. You can follow us as I fall over because my legs are like, oh, I'm in space. No, not in space anymore. Take a look at us on Twitter. We are at human_interact. I am Alexander Mejia, the CEO and creative director at Human Interact, working on Starship Commander. And with us today, we had the lovely...
I am Sophie Wright. I am the COO, and I'm the person that gives him hell, actually. This company going. Have a good time. This is a great company to be with, honestly.
Yeah. And we will see you next week. Hopefully 90s games, maybe another VR game, but we will see.
And we take suggestions, so you guys hit us up.
Yeah. All right. See you guys. I'm going to get myself a pizza. I'm so hungry.
Pizza time, yes! All right. Talk soon, guys.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.